Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. For those of you who don't know the channel, never joined the channel before, this channel is about 4 things. First 2 things are about the live stream. It's about me getting better at practicing, you practicing with me, sharing ideas on what we can do to make sure our practices are efficient and really good, and trying to get down techniques and things of that nature, learning things that are going to help us progress as guitar players. And the second part of the live stream is about me getting better at improvisational music, you getting better at improvisational music by joining me or by sending me or posting videos of yourself playing against the backing tracks that I have in my playlist, or you suggesting different playlists, and then we can get better as a collective. To do overall the third thing, which is the most important thing, which is what the whole channel is about. Number one thing this channel is about me creating music and electronic music in Logic Pro X, using the skills that I've learned on my guitar to use my guitar as my principal instrument or my principal source of inspiration to help me create the best electronic music. Whether I'm creating music for myself, for other people, or scores of music for people who work on short films in the area in which I currently live. The fourth thing the channel is about, technically speaking, is when people don't watch the channel, this channel serves as a video log for me to see to show myself where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go. If any of that sounds interesting to you, or you have friends that might be interested in this or want to see what the process looks like for those who are trying to figure out how to grind every day to get to where they want to be, as far as musicianship goes, by all means, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe yourself, send it to your friends, let them know about it, so we can do the second thing, because as of right now, I am ineligible to receive advertiser-driven revenue from YouTube or from any other channel for that matter, because I do not have enough subscribers to this channel. So in order to do that, and because I'm not a part of the Amazon affiliate program, I'm asking people to check out the referral links, cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description of every channel. Now, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency on a regular basis, every single day. I don't purchase cryptocurrency every single day, but I do trade it every single day. I spend I spend anywhere between 25 and $50 a month. That's all I want to spend in my budget. You could probably spend more if you wanted to, or less, depending on what you want to do or what you're trying to do. By all means, check it out. Understand what it is before you spend a dime. When you do if you use my cryptocurrency links to my referral links to sign up for the channels or for the platforms, the centralized exchange platforms, there will be perks that will be exponentially more interesting than that of which you would get if you signed up by yourself. I will use Binance as an example because I checked it again today. Now, if you sign up using my referral links, they will offer you, or if you sign up and you spend $50 or more after making a few transactions, but once you upload or you transfer $50 or more to that account and you make a few transactions, you purchase cryptocurrency, a bunch of different cryptocurrencies or one cryptocurrency. When you make that transaction, they will offer you $100 cash back. What they offer you, they will also offer to me, and by extension, this channel, because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains next year to reinvest back into the channel on January 1st, 2026. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need to grow this channel, and I'm not receiving any revenue stream from this channel whatsoever. So that's how it helps out with the channel, okay? Again, it's only up to $100 because I want to make this channel self-sustained. And as I've said before, and I will show it again, okay, this is what I bought this last year. Again, I didn't have anybody sign up for the cryptocurrency referral links last year, but again, I'm just getting started really soon. Well, just getting started. It's almost a year in. In 6 days, it will be, in 5 sessions after this one, it will be exactly 365 sessions. Now, I'm celebrating this on May the 1st, okay? The reason why is because I've done over a handful of a couple double sessions because of internet connection problems, work-related problems, timing-related problems, whatever. And so I'm celebrating it on March 1st or on May the 1st because I believe I've done enough double sessions to justify anywhere between 10 to 15-day double session sort of thing. And I think that's added to the amount of videos I posted. So I don't think in 5 or 6 days it's actually going to be the 365th day that I've done it stream. It's going to be the 365th session when we include the double sessions that I've done. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to be celebrating it on May the 1st. Okay, that is going to be my YouTube birthday. Okay, now it may be a few days before then, and it's definitely a few days before then. It's not a few days after then because I definitely started in April of last year, but I don't remember exactly the date. But I do know this much: it has been a hell of a year. I have 19 subscribers. I started with 1 subscriber. I'm at 19. And I'm hoping this year to have a hell of a lot more. so that we can get advertiser-driven revenue. The best way to help me out with that is during this period of time of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory. This is the third thing I ask people to do, is to sign up for all of my social media accounts, because helping me grow my other social media accounts is the freest and quickest way to also help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow my other social media accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. Now, again, as I've said before, I will be more active on these websites as I start doing shorts, as I start, just using the other platforms, and I go cross-platformation when it comes to doing online live stream content. That will come in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started today. I do have time today to get everything done, as I did yesterday. I started later than I previously anticipated because I'm dealing with some allergies, and I've been lackadaisical the last week or so. I saw the plants, the flowers budding on the trees, and I said to myself, here it comes again. You can hear my voice. I've got, kind of red eyes, a scratchy situation going on, like a scratchy throat. I'm crushing water, drinking as much vitamin C or eating as much vitamin C as I possibly can. Yeah. Anyway, you're gonna have to excuse me for my demeanor until this period of 1 week, 2 weeks sort of kind of passes by. I'm just gonna be kind of like nasally sinusy, so it is what it is. Let's get started with the first exercise at, I don't know why I have it at 90 beats per minute. I'll do this at 90 beats per minute because I don't think it's that big of a deal. With the exception of that one minor mistake there, it sounded pretty good. 100 beats per minute. We're doing the John Petrucci Bite of Mosquito style warm-up. Again, this is not a warm-up that I found on the internet, but it is a repetitive sequence that is used in the song Bite of the Mosquito, and it's something that I think will help us with our fretting techniques, especially when it comes to alternate picking. So let's go. Alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret at 100 beats per minute, followed by the sweep picking exercise that we're going to do at, I believe, 60 beats per minute, just to start to getting into tempo. Tempo's taken down. We're at 100 beats per minute. We're going to go to 60. This is a sweep picking exercise done by Brandon Dion. "60 beats per minute." Tomorrow, I think we're going to increase it to 65 or 70 probably, and we'll work on it from there. Now we are doing the scales, ladies and gentlemen. We are still with the C sharp, D flat major scales and the C major scale, which we're going to start with C major, obviously, first. Then we're going to go right into the C minor pentatonic scale and the C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's get right to it. I don't know why I toggled back to the screen without putting on the metronome at 105 beats per minute. That was a mistake on my pizzart. 105 beats per minute. All right, we're starting with, again, the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Again, if you cannot do it at that tempo, by all means, feel free to take the tempo down. The idea is that you get it right, okay? Speed comes with time, okay? You don't try to run through things unless you have them right at the slower speed. And if you're still struggling with them at a slower speed, take it down even slower, and even slower, and even slower, until you can get it right. And perfect practice makes perfect, but I think the coach from UConn, the UConn women's basketball team, the collegiate basketball team, said, you don't practice until you get something right. You practice until you can't get it wrong. Just words to live by. Let's go. Second position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Fourth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Octave position, eighth position, the octave position, the C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go down to the C sharp B flat major scale. I don't know why I said down, it's technically up. C sharp is a half step up from C, whatever. C sharp B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute, starting in first position. Let's go. Second position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, fifth position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Eighth position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to toggle back to the other screen, to the metronome screen. We're going to take down the tempo to 90 beats per minute. We're going to work on the, I don't know why this keeps doing this. Sorry, my computer's old. So I got to start generating revenue from this. We're starting, I don't know why I'm going to get into that, noodling around. We are starting with the C minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute, and then we are going to go down to the C sharp, D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. First position, C minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. Second position, C minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position or the octave position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting to the last scale that we're doing today, which is the C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Lurger. This is a weird stretch. All right, let's go. Second position, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C minor pentatonic scale. C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. This is the octave position as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Turning off the metronome to play the fun game called Find the C. We know where the C is, but we're going to keep trying to find it. Okay, it's hiding from us. We're going to find it. Okay, we're going to find you. Like Antoine Dotson, we're about to find you. You left your fingerprints and all. You are so dumb. For those of you who remember that reference. Climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up. I'm not going to say the rest of that because it's funny, but it's not funny at the same time. It's funny that it was auto-tuned. Anyway, let's get to it. Find the C. We're at 8. Which is 8 and 20 on the E string. Again, we're in standard tuning E, A, D, G, B, E. So when we go to the top E string, it's in the exact same place. On frets 8 and 20. Then back to the E string, bottom E string, 8 and 20 there. Then the A string is at 3 and 15. Frets 3 and 15. Frets 3 and 15. Frets 3 and 15. Frets 3 and 15. Now back to 8, 20, 8, 20 on the E string. Let's go. Top E string. 8 and 20 and 8 and 20. Frets 8 and 20. Frets 8 and 20. Then 1 and 13 on the B string. 1 and 13 on the B string. Then 1 and 13. 1 and 13. 1 and 13. 1 and 13 on the B string. Then back to E, which is at 8 and 20, 8 and 20, frets 8 and 20, then frets 8 and 20 on the bottom E string, 8 and 20 on the bottom E string, then 3 and 15 on the A string, 3 and 15 on the A string. Then when we go to D, we know it's at 10 and 22. Let's go. 10 and 22 on the E string, E strings, 3 and 22 on the D string. I'm sorry, 10 and 22 on the D string. Little brain fart there, happens. We're at 10 and 22 on the D string. Then back to the A string, which is back to 3 and 15. That's where we find the B. We find the C. Then we go back to 8 and 20, 8 and 20, 8 and 20 on the E string. Then 8 and 20 on the top E string. 8 and 20 on the top E string. 8 and 20, 8 and 20, 8 and 20 on the top E string. Then when we finish with the top E string, we're going to the B, which is 1 and 13. 1 and 13 on the B string. Then we know on the G string, we know it's at 5 and 17. Ready? 1, 2, begin. 5 and 17 on the B string. Ooh, 5 and 17 on the G string. 5 and 17, 5 and 17, 5 and 17 on the G string. I'm sorry, 5 and 17, 5 and 17, 5 and 17 on the G string. Now we're going to go back to the D string, which is at 10 and 22 on the D string. 10 and 22 on the D string. Then back the D string, I'm sorry, 10 and 22 on the D string. Then we go to 3 and 15 on the A string. Frets 3 and 15 on the A string. Then back to 8 and 20 on the E string. And we're going to finish this up right here, guys. You ready? Now I'm going to get out the chord book, ladies and gentlemen, because I am less familiar with these chords, with some of these chords, not all of them. I'm less familiar with some of the shapes of these chords because they are, they include open strings. Yeah, let's get right to it. We're starting with the C minor chords. We're going to play C minor chords, the melody chords, or as I call them, the outside chords. Then the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and followed by the bottom 4 string chords. And then we're going to do this exact same thing for the C sharp, D flat, minor chords. Now, as I've said before, and I will state again, the C sharp and D flat are sonically identical, but the notation, if you are reading sheet music, is different. But where they are on the fretboard and how they sound are identical. It is some music theory for you. Okay, if you're playing in the key of sharps, you're going to, if your key is in sharps, you're going to see C sharp minor scale or minor chords. If it's in flats, you're going to see D flat minor scale or D flat. But sonically, the notation is different, but sonically, the sounds are identical. So let's get right to the C minor chords. Okay, we're going to start with the outside chords, and we're going to get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, 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 yeah. New. It's right here. Let's go again. Little brain party fart. Keep happening. And we slide. Switch. 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 Then switch. Let's do the inside chords. It sounds less than like this. Right here. Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to use the book as little as possible because it's time I should have these memorized. So I have it out open, but I'm trying not to look at it, and I'm trying to see if I can remember these. I am looking down, but I'm looking down at my fretboard more or less. Let's go one more again. Now the rhythm chords, or the bar chords. Let's go again. Let's go one more again. Oops. Bottom 4 string chords, and now we're moving right onto the C sharp, D flat minor chords. Alrighty, let's sound like this. Now we're going to the C sharp, D flat major chords. And again, what did we say about the C sharp and D flat major chords? You guessed it. Position is the same on the fretting hand, okay? The sonically it's the same, but the only difference is that one is notated on a D string with a sharp accidental on it, and the other one is, or the key is in flats, I'm sorry, and the sharp would be in C sharp, so it would be on the C note, or where it will be notated as C sharp with either an accidental or the sharp being in the chord, or the key signature in and of itself, okay? Sonically, they're identical. Positionally, they're identical. So, you know what I'm saying? So if you're playing, let's say this is, let me see, C. C is here. That's C. This is C sharp. This is C sharp, okay? This is D. And this is D flat. That's the difference. D flat is a half step down from D, and C sharp is a half step up from C, which C is here. So C sharp is here. But C sharp, D sharp, and D flat are identical. Okay, let's get right to it. We're right here. We'll go right to it. One more again. Inside chords that sound less sound like this right here. Again. Now the rhythm chords sound a little something like this. I'm sorry, one last thing. into the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like grippy grippy. Grippy grippy. Grippy grippy. One more again. Right here. Right here, just last time. Back down for last time. Then right here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want you the lick of the week. And the lick of the week is this really tough one, but fun one. We learned Antonio Visario has been leading the way for us for the last 2.5 months. I really like the way he's teaching. I like the stuff because it's applicable all over the fretboard. And they're not just like, some of them are fun, like learning little riffs of songs and stuff are cool, which is what I did when I was looking at Meloday's music. And then the other kid, I forgot what his name was, Andy something. I have to look it up again. But yeah, this is what we are working on this week right now. And I'm going to play through this twice, and then we're going to work on it. It is a tougher one, okay? It just is. That's what it sounds like. It's like the way to end something, though. All right, so I'm going to try this again. I basically know it, but that's all we're going to work on today. We got to get right into the ABC Polyphia riff. We're going to start with the intro. Let's go to the intro. I swear, my neighbors are like, this kid is out of his mind. Because all they hear me doing all these days is hear me playing guitar, but also like talking to myself. But they don't know that I'm streaming yet. I was trying to tell my neighbor the other day that I was streaming, but he was like, "Yeah, I heard you in there playing guitar by yourself." But he was with a bunch of friends, and I was a little embarrassed to like be like, "Hey, I stream." He's kind of a DJ, and so it was kind of, I don't know. I just felt awkward saying it, so I just didn't say it in the moment. And my other neighbors are just like, "Oh, this weird kid's talking to himself." Nope. All right. Solo time. Solo that you thought I was the police. And then improv time. Pause. We're going to start with the long one first, the long way. Okay, peanut butter. I can't get that out of my head. It's that commercial, not commercial, that guy on YouTube who goes, peanut butter and jelly the long way. Sound 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gotta close out of this before the commercials come on, and it's not gonna happen. I did it. I closed out of that window before the commercials came on. Yee, number one. I gotta turn off the volume. I guess an 8.5 out of 10. I can say the B word, but I just don't want to. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me tonight on today's session. Sorry I got started so late. We got finished with all the things we wanted to do. I am so confident and so happy that these practices are paying off. I can feel it in my fingers and the decisions that I make with my improvisational skills. I can feel it. I see it happening, which means now that I'm starting to feel comfortable, it's time to make ourselves a little bit more uncomfortable by adding more licks of the week. So this next coming week, instead of doing one lick every 2 weeks, we're going to do a lick every week. And then again, like I said before, once we get to the end of the month of April, I want to say mid-May, because I don't have time before then, and then I'll have a 4-week pause at work. That is a time we're going to go back and remember all of them. We're going to pick one every single day, and we're going to memorize it all up and down the fretboard. We're going to spend 15 minutes on that particular thing, and by the end of that period of time, we're going to have massive personal tests where we go through all of them and make sure that we understand where they are on all the fretboard, because it is clear that when you add these to your repertoire, they make you a better improvisational musician. I feel it. You can hear it. More followers I get, more people watching the channel, the more feedback I can get from you about my confidence level, about the level at which I need to be practicing, and things that I can modify in the first part of our practice so that we can continue to get better as guitar players. But those of you who have not joined the channel before, excuse me, I've been burping a lot. Okay, it's probably not good. But however, this is my channel. This is what I do. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, and this is what I do as a second job. I make music, I create music, and I do improv sessions. The channel is about 4 things. First 2 things are to prepare for the third thing, and the fourth thing is just something I observed. The first 2 things are about the live stream. It is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing, because practicing by yourself sucks. Making our practice better by adding things and taking things away from our practice so that we can get better and improve every single week, okay? Practicing something one time isn't going to make it, isn't going to determine whether or not we keep it or cut it. It's going to be based on what we've learned, based on what we understand, and we're going to add things and take things out based on what is necessary, okay? The second thing is by improving those practices, we're going to improve the improv, which means we're going to be doing more licks of the week. We're going to be doing more prepared pieces. We're going to be doing things of that nature to help us get better at the improv section, which is the second part of the last 15 to 20 minutes of our live stream. So the live stream is cut into 2 parts. Third thing is what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating electronic music in Logic Pro X, using that to create my own music for other people, or the scores of music I'm creating for people in the film industry who work in short films in the area in which I live. Now, I work with at least, in the ballpark of, I want to say 9 to 10 different short film directors. That includes people who do advertisements in the area. That just includes people who just do creative art projects. They work for a company, not a company, but an association here where I live called Kino, K-I-N-O. And they are always looking for different sounds, different people to work on sound designs, and different people to create music so that they won't run into copyright issues. And so that's what I do. And so hopefully this channel will make money so I can do this stuff and continue to do this stuff and continue to build this channel the way it needs to be built. But in order for me to do that, I have to make this channel equivalent to net zero. So the fourth thing is, when people don't watch the live stream serves as a template or a video log as to where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go. And that way people can either watch it back and say, oh, we saw what he did when he was in squalor and in filth living in his apartment. And then once it gets better and better, you should be like, oh, it got better and it got better and it got better. So that's a progressive sort of situation. You'll see from time to time, I'll be changing my background, and then I'll be adding things, adding new computers, things of that nature. But the only way for me to do that is to make this channel as free for me as for you as possible. Subscribing to the channel makes that easier and gets me closer to that goal. So for those of you who haven't done so already, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out to get the advertiser-generated revenue I need and to get this chats and super stickers. But until that period comes, I ask people to do the second thing, which is to check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description of every video. They help out in the following way. When you use my referral link to sign up for any of these centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms, the companies in and of themselves, like Binance, will offer you perks if you spend $50 or more, but you have to use my referral to sign up, or they'll give you $100 back if you spend $50 on the website. Now, do you have to spend money? No, but if you want to get the cash back, you have to spend money. It's like a bank. They will tell you, they will give you $100 cash back if you if you deposit $100, you make a certain amount of transaction in a bank. The same concept applies for centralized cryptocurrency exchanges. These are the 4 best, or some of the 4 best sites on the internet right now. These are 4 sites that I've been on for over half a decade, have not had any serious problems with them. So please, I would encourage you to check them out if you want to help out with the channel, as well as adding cryptocurrency as a dimension to your already blossoming, hopefully, investment portfolio. That being said, once you've done that, when you spend $50 or more and you make a couple of transactions on these sites, on this platform, I will use Binance as an example. You spend $50 or more on Binance, they will send you $100 back in cryptocurrency, which you could either cash out or use to purchase other cryptocurrency to already engage your platform or your portfolio more than what you already have done. Now, in the event that you think that that's a good idea, and you do want to add it to your cryptocurrency investment portfolio, you want to add it to your investment portfolio, by all means, sign up using my referral links. It helps out with the channel in the following way. Binance will offer you something. They'll offer you $100 back. Whatever they offer you, they'll offer me. So they will also offer me $100 back. That just happens to be the promotion that they're doing at this particular period of time. And that would change periodically throughout the year. And Binance changes almost every month. So you're going to have to check up on it. But at least this month, this week, this day, this hour, they're offering $100 cash back. Whatever they offer you, they will offer me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains this year to reinvest back to the cryptocurrency into my my YouTube platform, that's how it helps out with the channel. As I've said before, and I said again, this is another thing that I purchased from last year. Nobody signed up, but I did spend $50, well, more than $50. I spent $100 of my own money to reinvest in that because it's going to help me create some of the videos to get the distortion I need for some of the videos that I'm going to be creating over the next couple of weeks. These are the YouTube Shorts and the TikToks that I will be making over the next couple of weeks and couple of months. So for those of you who want to help out with that, by all means, sign up, do your research, and sign up. The third thing I tell people to do is the best and the second brief way to help me out on all these channels is to help me, or on this channel, is to sign up for me, sign up on my on all of my social media accounts. Follow me, add me as a friend on all these social media accounts, whatever it is. Follow, like, comment, subscribe on all these channels, all my YouTube, all my online social media platforms, because that will help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those platforms. Thank you so much for your time. We're going to see you again tomorrow and the day after and the day after. And hopefully, even when I'm feeling like trash, like I am today, it's a little less trashy because as we get through this session, we understand that my nasal passages are clearing up. But as soon as I saw the flowers start blossoming, I said to myself, literally, shit, here it comes. Because I'm one of those people, when I get allergies, I can't take the allergy medication because the allergy medication for me is worse than that of not taking it. So I don't even take it, okay? I just crush water and crush vitamin C all day, and not all day, but I'll crush vitamin C tablets in the morning. And that's not let me say crush. I eat vitamin C tablets. They're not gummies, but they're just like little tablets. I'll take those tablets every morning, and I just rinse my nose out, and I drink water as much as I can all day because I just feel cloudy. I don't know how else to describe it. If you ever take an allergy medication, you feel like your head's in a cloud. Like it's weird. Like you're just kind of walking around like this. People are talking to you, and they're not talking to you. They're like, it feels like they're talking at you. Like Snoopy's teachers, like, wah, 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 and you're just like, get out of here. I'm trying to deal with all that. So yeah, hopefully I will continue to be here every single day. This is the YouTube, what do you call it? YouTube streaming number 360. So in 5 more days, it will technically be 365 days. But as I've said before, because I know that I've done on more than 5 to 10 different occasions, I've done more than one on a single day because of an internet connection problem or what have you, that I'm celebrating the 365 days on May 1st. I can't do it on May 30th because May 30th or August 30th, April 30th, because it is the birthday of somebody very close to me. And it is also the day before, that's the last day we can say it's gonna be May, because when it's May, you can't say that. So May the 1st, I could definitely not do it on May the 4th because that's a very sacred holiday. And the other sacred holiday is Cinco de Mayo. So I cannot put it anywhere on those couple of days. I can do it the 1st of May. And that's what it's going to be. So the first day of May, we're going to celebrate that, even though I started in April of last year. I'm not going back through all the videos just to figure out which day I started. Okay, so we're just going to celebrate it on May the 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining my stream. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. I'm going to continue producing and creating music and doing these live streams. But with your help, I'm going to continue to build this channel. Well, I'm going to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help, I can do it more quickly. And I really need your help this month, guys. I've got to make this happen. Okay, I've got to get to 1,000 subscribers in the next 20 days. In the next 20 days from May, I got to get 1,000 subscribers, get super chat, super stickers. So I'm going to be adding a lot of stuff more on Sprint. Ladies and gentlemen, love you. Bye. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Hooray. Happy for those of you who made it halfway through the week. Bye.